on. That's why I had something prepared, right? And then when I run into Dave Free, and he's like, nah, bro, it ain't nothing. Like, it's all love.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. So, Big Sean has revealed that he and Kendrick Lamar cleared the air after Kendrick Lamar dissed him by name on a years-old leaked verse. Speaking with Charlemagne the God before the release of his new album titled Better Me Than You, Big Sean explained that there's no ill will between him and Kendrick. So during the chat, Sean answered questions about a 2019 leak of an early version of Kendrick Lamar's track Element, which was on the album Damn. So while the lines were ultimately cut from the song's final version, so in the leak that resurfaced, Kendrick rapped, Big Sean keeps sneak dissing, I let it slide, I think his false confidence got him inspired, I can't make them respect you, it's not my job, you're finally famous for who you date, not how you rhyme. Honestly, I feel like Kendrick did the right thing. Going after Big Sean was pointless for him. It was pointless then and it still is now.
So then Nipsey dies. Joe Budden had created this, like, before that, Joe Budden had made this, like, there's a Kendrick Big Sean beef, and to the point where I tried to ignore it, but he made that narrative so fucking real that I think it really did become a thing. So, like,
He wasn't all the way wrong, though. You said there might have been something in the air.
Well, yeah, because I'm getting to the point where me and Kendrick talk.
Okay.
So I get to the point where I'm like, damn, do we got something going on? That's why I had something prepared, right? And then when I run into Dave Free, and he's like, nah, bro, it ain't nothing. Like, it's all love. He said something like that wasn't directly towards you. It was for anyone, you know? Okay. So then Nipsey dies. And I sit on the plane next to Punch. Random as hell. We're headed to J. Cole's festival. And he's like, you ever talk to Kendrick? And I'm like, no, I never. I know it ain't shit there, but no, we never really spoke. Then around that time, like that day, or maybe the day before that, or the week, or day within that same time period, that leaked shit happened. It was a leaked verse, and it said what you said.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, nigga, y'all motherfuckers said it wasn't shit and it was something. So you got me looking crazy.
But maybe he prepared something just like the same way you was thinking. He was like, let me get my nukes just in case too.
Right, but the thing is, that song came out and he changed that bar, right? So that wasn't on the song anymore. It was a leaked verse. So I had to keep that in mind because I was pissed when I heard it. So then I'm like, okay, he changed that on his own. So he probably came to the conclusion that it was nothing. So then then me and him talk. And I got the text on my phone. And he's like, I might pull the text out and
Let's
read
hear it. Why not?
Oh, I ain't even got somebody else got my phone.
Somebody grab Sean's phone.
I essentially.
No need to misquote him.
Yeah, I ain't trying to misquote shit. Because I don't give a fuck that much to misquote a nigga.
And how long ago was this? You said right after Nip died?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can read my stuff, too.
You want me to read it?
No.
Okay,
I don't think we should read it, because I think that's kind of like bitch made, but I want you to kind of like see the sentiment of it. Hold on. So this is me, and then this is him. What up, champ? Yes, we're in great grievance.
That's real.
Wrongly. So, in a sense, I don't want to say it. He apologized, in a sense, for going that far, and for that shit coming out, right? Yeah. So I wanted to show you that because, in a sense, he apologized, right?
Yeah.
So if Kendrick apologized for that same leak that I heard prematurely, right, that he didn't use, it's like, then it leaks fully later, right, and people hear it, and we already discussed it. And he said, appreciate the shout out on the Nipsey song. I already addressed it on the song with Nip. Lack of communication and wrong information for people fueled by the ego is like mixing flames with diesel.
That's what he said to you in the...
No, that's what I said on the song with Nipsey.
Oh, I know, but in the text, it sounded like he's kind of said the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I said it in the song, because in that text he said, yo, my ego, da-da-da. So it's like, when that shit leaks, it's like, people are like, oh, you heard what he said about you? I'm like, nigga, I'm not a clout chasing ass nigga, bro. I'm solid and I stand on mine, and I'm not about to do something because everyone thinks a certain thing. Like, we already talked about it. I already got an apology for it.
And your shirt right now says, I do not care about their opinions.
Yes.
So why would you care about the opinions of other people if you know what it is between you and Dot?
Exactly. And that's what it's been. I ain't really had too much communication with him since then. And you know, but I just want to like, I represent a lot of people from my city, from where I come from, fans of mine who think I didn't stand on my shit. And that's not the case. And that's what I want to clarify. I wasn't being a bitch nigga or like tucking my tail or nothing like that. And if it was real smoke, if it was really something to stand on, I would be full front. I would be there front and center for it. And I would be prepared. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. And people want to make something that is not. So that's something that I never really got a chance to clarify. Man, you funny,
You're not in
man.
the what you mean?
Funny,
You know,
man.
the combo is Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. That's what it's always been.
And I hear my name around that a lot. So
Outside of the big three, I actually think it's a fantastic four. Cause I throw Future in there.
okay.
But not because of lyrics, but just because of impact over the last decade plus. And then I think after that, that's when you talk about the Seans, the Wale's. That's why I go.
Well, there's only one me and there's only one Wale. So okay. So the big three converse. So what's the question?
Or do you ever be upset that you're not in that combo?
Well, shit, I hear my fucking name all the time when people talk about this big three stuff and like.
Because even when you said who'd you say your bigger three? I don't have to.
So your so-called bigger three. Right?
Oh, okay, so what people think is okay. I got what you're
Yeah.
saying.
What
Got
people think. Yeah, that's why I said your so-called bigger three.
Well, the general consensus big three.
But I also understand that I have been very inconsistent as an artist. My consistency is where I lack. I say that in that too. It's like I haven't put out, I haven't put out music in 4 years, bro, essentially. You know what I mean? I haven't put a project out. So I can't expect to be in that conversation when I haven't been consistently feeding hip hop and feeding fans and feeding, and that's something that as an artist, it hurts because I do need to, the people who do rock and ride for me, like I want to give them reasons to be fans. And I think that just comes with more consistency. But I think I'm at a point in my life where I can produce more, but still keep it on God's time and in my time. But, I think the way my life is going, it's like, that's one of my priorities is to like put more music out with meaning too though, with still that feeling of, okay, feeling good about it.
Let me show you how God works. Look what my next question was. Can you be upset by what you haven't gotten out of rap if you know that you haven't been as consistent as the people in the big three?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I'm not delusional. Like I haven't been putting out music. So that's one of the, yeah. But I do feel like when it comes to rapping abilities that I have no limit on my rapping abilities. I feel like I can keep improving and keep getting better and I can hang with anybody on any song. And I've proven that.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
With all of them.
With all, 100%.
Yeah, and even like with Control, the next song we did, I made sure I had a better verse on Holy Key. And that's just, that was just because I was like, wait, hold up, I gotta like make sure I'm repping my shit proper right now.